Hello YouTubers, it's Mr. McRaven here yet again with another in the series of overview videos, and today I'm looking at the final map in this series, which is the Armoured Shield, Armoured Kill map, and this again is the Conquest Large variant, and we can see on the mini-map all the points here, but what I'm going to do is I will be taking the Viper out for a tour of the map so you can get a general idea of the scale of the map, and then we're going to look around each flag individually, and then I will get down on the ground and give you a look around some of the new features that we find down there. So here on this map, Armoured Shield, is a big wide open area space, a bit like Caspian Border. Lots of lush green vegetation, farmland, farm buildings, things like that. There are some new buildings here, new foliage and things like that. And again, lots of intensifying, tanks going over massive fields and all that sort of thing when it's all busy and full up. But I'm on an empty server at the moment, so we can have a good look around. So without further ado, this is by far my most favourite map, just purely for looks. Now, some others might prefer Armoured Mountain or the others, but I prefer this one for looks. I like big green maps, but anyway, we're going to take the Viper out for a spin and have a quick overview of the map. I'm going to change perspective, and up we go. So as you can see, massive area in this big dip, and there is a river running around the outside of the map, which you can use a boat. There's a small rib boat that you can use to go around the outside of the map. So we're hovering just above the A flag. This is one to capture. I'll dip down a little bit here and move back. Might be able to see it. And again, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll notice a theme going on with some of the maps. Is there's huge open areas, expanses of areas with mountains somewhere involved in them, and it's all a very, very clever thing that DICE have done to improve the size and scale of the map, and it works, because not only are the maps really quite large, but the way that they've designed the outer scenery makes the map feel much, much bigger. Anyway, moving on to the points. This is the A flag, which you can see below, and there's the river running alongside. So we're going to go over this centre heap of trashed tanks to the C and D flags, which we can see here. Lots of busy action happens around these two flags and a built up area. There's some of the new buildings you can see down there. And these little ridges on the outside are sniper points, really, because that's where all the snipers like to sit, out on these edges, shooting in, sticking up their SOFLAMs for the tanks that roll across the fields. So there's the A, C and D flags. We'll go across here to the B flag, again with the AC-130 symbol. And those who capture this flag capture the AC-130, which circles the map like it does on all the other maps. So there we go, we're about centre of the map. And moving on to the last flag, which is over here, the F flag. This will be the first flag that's reached by the Russian base, which is just there in the distance, as you can see. And here at the E flag, lots of tanks and other vehicles will spawn once it's captured. And again, some sniping spots all around the edges, and boats can take the river along the outside edge. And of course you've got these massive windmills that surround the map, almost like guardians, if you like. So there we go. So I'm going to go up now, go back a bit so you can get a good overview of the entire map. So there it is. It's probably the smallest of all the maps, but it's by no means small, if that makes any sense. There's plenty of scale, plenty of fighting, and there's plenty of room for infantry and armour. If you are infantry, then you've got to try and use the cover where you can find it, because if you're spotted by a tank, you'll be taken out quite easily. I personally love this map because it's big, open, green and lush, and I love it. I think it's brilliant. So what we're going to do is I'm going to land down here in a field, and I'm going to get out and we can have a look around on the ground, because there's some lovely stuff to see down here. You might have noticed in the trailer videos these slightly new looking bushes, big looking bushes that you can hide in or camp in if you're a camping kind of person. You like to break out the tent and a cup of tea, some cakes, and invite your friends. You can do that too. And of course here on the empty server it's all very nice and quiet and peaceful, with the birds tweeting in the distance. But rest assured, when the tanks are about, it's anything but quiet. Now, around the buildings there's lots of these fences. So you have to break through the fence sometimes just to get anywhere. And there's lots of... what's this? There's a tomato with an eyeball on it. Dice trading. Interesting. Some of this I haven't seen. I haven't played huge amounts of hours on these maps, so some of it's going to be new to me as well, but there is some new foliage and skins to some of the buildings. And there's a tank that spawned here. You'll find there's plenty of these vehicles that spawn at every capture point on nearly every map. And here's some of the new foliage. Look like foxgloves, I think. Very pretty. So you've got all new foliage to look forward to. I know it doesn't matter to most people, but I think it, in the smaller detail, the devil's in the detail, the little bits of new foliage will make up to the bigger whole. And I dare say there's probably a couple of Easter eggs, not the chocolate kind, but hidden things around these maps somewhere. I know there's a T-Rex on Armoured Mountain, but who knows? It's yet to be discovered. I'm sure there's something. Danger. So that's probably an electric thing, but this is probably one of the new buildings, or it's the same building but with a different texture skin on it in red. So it's breaking out from all the other maps by being slightly different, and there again is this new foliage which only appears on this specific map, and I like it. There's lots of detail everywhere to be found. One thing I did find, which I found annoying and amusing, is this specific area where these cable reels are, is I got stuck down there and I couldn't get out, so I had to kill myself in order to escape it. So I ran away from a tank hoping it wouldn't kill me, and I had to kill myself just to get out anyway. So one of those funny things with Battlefield. I don't know if you could hear that just then, but there was a cockerel crowing in the distance. I doubt we'll ever find a damn thing in this foliage, but if indeed it's about. So again, some of this is all familiar and used on the older maps, and some of it is new. Someone needs to come along with a hedge trimmer here, because there's a lot of foliage. So here to prove the point, if you're running across a great big open field like this, getting from one flag to the other, you can now see just quite how large the map really is. It's going to take me a while to get to the B flag. Now, of course, if this was a full up server, I'd probably be dead by now because I would have been spotted. And there's a lot of snipers on quite a lot of the maps, just purely because of the amount of positions, the new positions that they can find. And this map is no exception as well, although it might appear to be a smaller map. It is big and there is plenty of space for them to hide, even here, amongst this little bit of foliage. There's lots of little rocky outcrops like this as well. And again, this is only on medium graphics, so the detail can be even better if you set everything to ultra, if your system can handle that. So here we are at the B flag. The AC-130 will spawn if I capture this flag. So there we go, last in the series of the map overviews, and there's the AC-130 there in the distance. A deadly thing that can be sometimes, and other times it can be taken out easy as pie. Can't make it to the roof. So there we have it, folks. A last quick overview of the new Armoured Kill maps. If you haven't seen the other videos, then you can take a look and see what the other maps look like. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's proved useful for those who haven't got Armoured Kill and haven't bought Premium yet, and you're thinking, is it worth buying? Are the maps any good? I could really do with a look around, see what's going on in these maps. I don't want to see gameplay, so that's why I've made these 4 videos of each of the maps, so you, the consumer and gamer, can make your own mind up, so to speak. So I love this map. I think it's beautiful, and I take my hat off to DICE. They have come through, I believe, and provided us Battlefield veterans something to be proud to play. It's an awesome map. I really should set my graphics higher. Oh look, here's another player. Anyway, before I die, I'd just like to say take care, and hopefully I will see you on the battlefield, but not this soon. So goodbye for now, folks. I'm going to run. It's actually quite amusing. He's in an attack chopper and yet he still can't kill me. So yes, goodbye for now, folks, and I'll see you again soon.